I know you are helping out because you are already participating, but you can't participate because I want you to help out. I'm a teacher and one of my co-workers is in the hospital. Due to the teacher being a coach, the team needed someone to coach the team this weekend. The secondary coach said they had family obligations and couldn't be there either. My son also is on a team for a different school and I was going to be attending the event to support him. Another teacher mentioned to our principal that I would be there and I was asked to coach our team since I was already going to be at the event. I agreed because I didn't want our students to miss out. Then yesterday the principal told me that I wasn't allowed to watch my son's team when they competed because I needed to watch our students even though watching him wouldn't interrupt my coaching duties. I was speechless. Today I informed her that I wouldn't be able to coach because of family obligations and she was upset because I was letting our students down.
Almost forgot about this one. Last summer I put a pair of tires out to the edge of my driveway. Low profile, high performance tires that were on my car when I ran over a nail. It was center of the tire, so I had the tire patched and I actually had already ordered better tires for the car anyway, so these had less than 3,000 miles on them, but I needed to drive another day or two before the new ones came in. I drive very conservatively, therefore tread wear was practically indistinguishable from brand new thickness. I set out a sign, $50 as is. It should be noted that these tires were going for $150 each brand new at the time, so I didn't feel that $50 for the pair was unfair. They sat there most of the day while I worked on my car in the driveway. Finally one guy stopped, looked at the tires, walked up the drive. He asks, "Anything wrong with them?" I responded, "The one had a nail in it so I had it patched, but they both have less than 3K on them and tread wear is like new." He says, "That's not safe." I said people drive tens of thousands of miles on patched tires all the time. If it wasn't safe then you couldn't get them patched. He replies, "It's not safe and you shouldn't be selling them." "What should I do with them then?" I asked. "Won't you just give them to me? Will that make them more safe?" was my reply. He said, "No, but I'm not buying unsafe tires." Again I got snarky, "If they are unsafe then you shouldn't take them at any price even if they were free." He looked at my car and asked, "Did they come off this car?" "Yes." "Won't you sell me 2 of those tires and then put these back on the car if you think they're so safe?" "Seriously?" I replied. "Why not?" he retorted. Asshole mode engaged. I said, "These tires are not for sale. And for you those tires are now $100, take it or leave it, but if you ain't buying, you're now trespassing." He said, "I ain't going no fucking where." I said, "Great. The police station is about 1/4 mile that way," pointing, "and cops drive by here about once every 15 minutes. I won't even have to call since one should drive by any moment now," and I walked towards the edge of the road. Dude went dead quiet, walked to his car and drove off. 20 minutes later I sold the tires for the posted price. Selling used tire. Buyer wants them free because one was patched. When sarcasm is used he wants tires off my car. When refused and told to leave he says no. Under threat of police he leaves.
This was several years ago, but I was thinking about it today. At one of my first jobs, I worked at a small, local coffee shop. A big storm had rolled through overnight and knocked out power all over the county. When I got in that morning at opening, we had power, but the outage had messed up the credit card line. We called it in and were put on a wait list to get it reconnected. A power outage in the morning means a busy coffee shop. People can't get their caffeine fix at home and would come to the shop. We quickly realized many people didn't carry cash, and we couldn't take credit. Being a friendly, local coffee shop, a sign was put up saying something like, "Sorry. We can't take credit cards right now because of the storm. Have a regular coffee on us." Cups by the carafes. Most people were pleasant, many with cash tipped well. Then came in a middle-aged man. He stared at the sign, and then said he wanted some fancy coffee drink. He was given the price and tried to hand over a card. He was told we can only do cash at the moment. He said he doesn't have any. The barista behind the register apologized and told him that he could get a free regular coffee from any of the pots. Light, medium, dark, or French were all options, and that there was cream and sugar available. He threw the absolute biggest fit. If you are already giving away coffee, just make me what I want. And it's your fault the machine is not working, so just make me my coffee. And all sorts of, well, I'm a regular, open a tab. Baristas do in fact know if you are a regular. He was not. After a few more minutes of ranting, he stormed out without coffee, telling us he wouldn't be back. Tip your baristas. They put up with some shit.